Three, two, one, sync. Previously on your chair squeak. Sorry, it was getting comfortable.
Comfy for some good Pokemon.
Yes, we destroyed Surge, and a few episodes have gone up. And I quickly did some stuff before recording. I picked up Cooteetoo, because honestly, some people were fans of it, and I probably should have used it because it's not bad at all, and like Flash Fire negates a weakness. So it could have been really good, or it could have been interesting to have, and I'm actually going to take it just to figure out if it evolves into two Pokemon.
Yeah, actually,
or if it's
true.
just
I do want to know
a random
what's up.
Pokemon and Shedinja. I think it's just a random Pokemon and Shedinja, but we'll see, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna train up Cooteetoo a bit, and luckily we have a route full of trainers that haven't been fought yet.
Yes. Which is actually, like, I was wondering, do you have a favorite route in this game?
That's a really random question, Lenny.
Because for me, it's this one.
Really?
Yes. Although, I have to say, it was cooler in the original, because the paths had, like, these weird bars or something on the sides. I know, I always thought it looked really cool as a kid.
Well, it was supposed to be like very road-like, and there were like mechanics, or I think training classes engineer or something.
Yeah.
Like they're fixing some of the like wiring in the roads, like the electrical wiring.
Yeah. Plus, you can find Drowsy here, which I always thought was cool. I always had a Drowsy in my team.
Always.
Well, when I played the original games, I loved Drowsy because like I thought Psychic type was really cool. But Abra was too much of a pain in the ass to catch for me as a kid, so I went with Drowsy.
So many Pokemon have rough skin.
Yeah, it's very surprisingly often.
What the hell, Oddish?
Good moves too.
Seems pretty weak, but still.
Yeah. Probably shitty attack stat, or special attack, I mean.
You know, like Dickorito used to have. But now it's really good. And watch it evolve into a Pokemon that has like trash special again.
No, don't say it. It's gonna be great.
Don't say it, don't think it.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
Don't say it, don't think it. It's the dick man. Whatever. Dude, I'd be scared of the dick man.
Really, I wasn't expecting a fucking Bye Bye Man reference in this recording session.
Well, I think you started it. I'm gonna blame you.
Wait, did I start it?
Because you said don't say it.
Oh,
And I was like, don't say it, don't think it. Disclaimer, I've never seen the movie, but I've heard it's really bad from like a number of YouTubers I frequent, so there you go.
I mean, the only thing I know about that movie is whatever that Red Letter Media said about it.
Oh yeah, definitely, Red Letter Media. Great channel, check it out if you haven't. They're like... I don't even know how to explain it. They're like so... cool.
No, I know what you mean. It's like... They're like the epitome of like... They just do whatever the fuck they want, basically.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they're super chill
nerds.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck you. Like, yeah, they're nerds, they do whatever they feel like, and people enjoy it, and it's great. So if you haven't heard of Red Letter Media, that is Red Letter Media. Go check out Red Letter Media. They are... I wouldn't say underrated, but they're like hovering around a million subscribers.
I mean, they're definitely not underrated because they're very popular.
I know, but they're not like a household name.
I guess that's true. Well, I know they're a household name in like our crowd, like the nerd and geek internet crowd.
Well, I wouldn't say that because I'm not super into movies at all. But I still watch them because I enjoy...
Yeah, because they're very entertaining.
Oh, fuck you. I just enjoy them talking about movies I will never see.
Yeah, true. Same for me.
For some reason, it's just fun to watch them nerd out about random shit.
Yeah, like... I do not give a crap about Star Trek. I've never seen any Star Trek video. But, like, they keep making videos about Star Trek. And I love it.
Just watching Mike talk about Star Trek is... Like, he's so into it.
Yeah, and Rich is just dying on the inside. Because Star Trek is shit now.
Well, like a lot of things, Lenny.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon!
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes.
Don't say it! Don't think it!
The Pokemon.
Can Boyd wake up? I know you're very calm now that you've evolved. Like you're not the bird you used to be, but please.
Oh my god, I can't believe I almost forgot about Sacred Fire.
It's Boyd.
Fucking excellent.
He opened his third eye to the power of special attacks, Lenny. He no longer needs to do bird things.
He has mastered the elements.
He may look like a bird, but on the inside, he is
the Avatar.
The element. Yes. But everything changed when Boyd attacked. I mean, he did use a fire move. I honestly thought Cooteetoo was gonna level up a lot faster. Holy shit!
Wait, what? I missed it.
It's a Tropius.
Aw, shit.
Dude, I love Tropius.
Fucking dinosaurs.
It's a Bananasaurus.
I do remember, like, the first time you play Ruby and Sapphire, and like, oh, cool. Oh man, this route is cool. It's raining. There's high grass. Ooh, what's this? I wonder what you're gonna find. Then suddenly this giant dinosaur comes at you.
Like, it's not even that good, but it's just cool.
Yeah, I still think it's one of those Pokemon that you tend to forget about, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, Tropius. It's like, it's kind of weird because it's like, oh, that exists.
Yeah, even design-wise, it's like, I don't know, I like it, but I could see people thinking it's really dumb.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a Pokemon that's like, whatever. It's very forgettable.
I guess, but come on, Bananasaurus. Dude, Cooteetoo is not even gonna get close to a decently high level. Actually, what level does Evolve? Is it 20?
20, yeah.
Okay, good. We'll get there. Competition! I can't get enough of it! Hey, remember when these guys were gamblers?
Yeah. But now they
then,
found out about Twitch, so now they're gamers.
No, it's
they do like live streams.
The ESRB was like, no! You can't! Although this isn't the... Like, when did that start? I think it's like halfway through Generation 4.
Yeah.
They started to abolish gambling.
Yeah, it was in HeartGold and SoulSilver. That was the first game where like no gambling, and then
no, the Platinum. And then the Platinum come first.
No, HeartGold and SoulSilver came first, I think, because then it was like no gambling, and suddenly they're like, oh shit, what do we do? Okay, let's make another game and put it in.
Well,
and then they made it a lot better, because Voltor Flip is the best.
I know, but it's so slow.
But it's like Voltor Flip might be slower, but it's actually fun to play.
Yeah, I guess since there's skill involved. Yeah, it's actually pretty... Oh, shit. It's actually a pretty unique game. It's like sort of Minesweep combined with...
Picross.
Yeah. Even though I've never played Picross, but I'll take your word for it.
I mean, there's a lot of games that's like... where it's like, these are the numbers and you have to count like how many squares you need to fill in. Yeah, I would say it's a mix between Minesweeper and Picross.
But I do feel like there's definitely some... Well, some. I'm not gonna say a lot of RNG. Like, there's some instances where you
on later levels, there's definitely
get stuck on a
the
50-50 choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember, and this is gonna go on for a bit, I mean, depending on how long I want to talk about it, but...
Oh boy.
How long was this ago? It was in my final year of high school, so...
Oh, that's a while.
About 8, maybe? But whatever, god damn it. Like, every year, the final year of high schoolers go to a trip to Italy, and like it's a big old 10-day trip. You visit a lot of cities, you stay in a lot of hotels, you see stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Italy, it's interesting. It's a fun place, even though it was raining when we went, and it was terrible for a long while. But whatever. But a friend of mine and I, since we were on the bus for a very long time during that trip, like driving to Italy takes a while, we actually decided to play a game together, and it was like we were gonna do Pokemon HeartGold versus SoulSilver, and there was like a list of objectives we had to do that was like divided into chapters. Like, I made the entire list. I don't think I still have it anywhere. I might still have my actual printed copy.
I want to read it.
Of my chapter list, and like I gave it chapters names, and like the objectives were like, oh, defeat, like you have to do all. Why? Just Boyd. Freaking
Boyd, focus.
Focus. Yes, sir. I will. Think non-bird thoughts. Okay, I did it. It's like, do these objectives first. It's like the first person who did the objective got the point for the objective. It's like defeat Joey, do this, blah blah blah, and like after every gym we had to wait for the other person to catch up, and then we did the battle, and that like also decided like losing points and getting points. It was like a huge thing. And one of like there was also like an intermezzo after every chapter, and after the Whitney chapter there was a Voltor Flip intermezzo, and it was the first person to get to 1,000 coins won like a certain amount of points. I don't even remember, and I was so lucky throughout the entire thing. Like I got a lot of 50-50s, like I got to the final level super fast. And my buddy got fucked so hard, and he was getting super salty about losing the 50-50 shots on Voltor Flip. So yeah, that was my shtick on Voltor Flip. It was actually really fun, the versus thing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It was actually like before like versusing games was even popular on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Before that was a big thing, we were like, yeah, let's do that. It's fun.
But like the objectives. Was it all just like beat this gym leader or beat your rival?
Yeah,
or were there like
always
really weird, funny things in between?
No, they were always like story and progression based. But there were bonus objectives. You weren't forced, like you were forced to do every objective, but there were bonus objectives you didn't have to do, but it would still net you points if you were first. And it was like trade the Voltorb in Olivine. Or like, oh, I should really check the thing if I still find it somewhere stashed away in a closet. But it was great. It was fun. And there were also like a point where we had to trade team members, and like we were forced to train up a trade evolution, and then halfway through the game we traded to the other person, and they actually get to keep it. So like we had each other's, like we decided one team member for each other.
Oh.
Man, that was so fun. Yeah, that was super fun. Oh, and man, the Pokeathlon, so great, so fun with two people. Man,
I don't think I ever played that a lot, the Pokéathlon.
it's actually pretty fun.
I do remember when HeartGold, SoulSilver were gonna come out. I was like, I was
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
beside myself with hype for those games because, like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I couldn't wait to play them. And
Yeah.
the thing is, there was also a similar thing. It was gonna come out at one point, and right at that point or something, I was also gonna go on like
Skiing trip?
similar field trip or whatever to Spain in my case, for like a week or whatever. And the thing is, it would have been timed where like, oh cool, I can like again like, oh, the game comes out at the perfect time so I can play it while we're on the bus or whatever. But then there was suddenly, like a little while before that, like a few days I guess, there was the news that, oh, sadly because of something, I don't really remember what it was, in Belgium and the Netherlands, and probably Luxembourg as well, I don't remember, the game,
Most likely.
the games are gonna have to be delayed until the week after, because there was some kind of save glitch or something they had to fix. I don't remember what it was, but it was just specifically those countries. And I was so bummed out that I had to wait an extra week, and I didn't really have like a new game to play on the bus. So that was a huge bummer. And then especially because then we were in Spain, in the city, just walking around, and I just saw like, oh look, they're selling HeartGold. Fun.
Couldn't you have bought it?
Yeah,
Or
I don't know.
Was that before the European version didn't exist and every country got its own translation?
Well, that's the thing that I wasn't sure of. At that point, does the language of the game, is that tied to the country you buy it in, or did it also change depending on the language your DS was set in?
I actually don't know.
Because like that might have been the case, so maybe I could have bought it there. But
then would have made even less sense
yeah.
with the
Oh no,
same
but I
glitch.
also, yeah, I know. Maybe I also just thought like, oh, but I already pre-ordered it at home, so even though it's super easy to just cancel that.
Yeah. Man.
Have you been to Spain, fat guy?
No. I haven't been in a lot of places, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Barcelona is a really nice city.
It's like Italy, France. I like places I want to go is like Canada, America, and Japan. Those
Yeah.
are like the
Like,
places I want to go because I'm a
dude,
nerd.
I would love it so much if we could go to Japan together. That'd be so cool. I could like walk you around, give you the tour or whatever.
Should I try to become a bit more weeby before we do?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you some more stuff to watch and give you a drive to buy more anime figures. Because like if you're gonna buy them, that's the place to do it because it's super cheap.
Yeah, that's true. And then stash them away in your luggage so they don't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of HeartGold and SoulSilver, like, the other unique thing it did was a Pokewalker. And I remember it so fondly.
Yeah, man. It was such a fun thing to include, even.
And I think it won some kind of award where in the year 2018 or something, it was still the most accurate pedometer on the market.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
it was incredibly accurate. And it was like, it got an award or something for it.
Even though the easy mode was just to sit in your couch and like shake it a little bit.
Well, yeah, but you can do that with anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there was actually, since for like the HeartGold versus SoulSilver thing we did,
Oh yeah, was that
like,
also a
since
thing?
since we
Like-
walked around a lot during the day and like went to see a lot of stuff around the cities, we were actually like, okay, we are allowed to put a Pokemon on the Pokewalker and walk it around and get items from it, and like including that, like damn, there was so much fun stuff to do.
Like, I still think HeartGold and SoulSilver is like the #1 example of this is how you do a remake. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, all the old content is there from Gold and Silver. Then they added stuff from Crystal as well. Then they added in stuff that was removed from the old games because of limitations, like Viridian Forest, Safari Zone and stuff. And then they add even more new stuff on top of that. Like, the amount of content in that game is insane. And then they added the Pokewalker because, like, why not?
So when did these items appear?
Do I need to get the list?
No, but when did they appear?
Shit, wait. I don't remember. Like, I read conflicting reports. I read, or it was something to do with after beating Lieutenant Surge, which would be the case now. But another thing was to beat the game corner hideouts.
Oh.
So I don't know, one of those.
Is Rock Tunnel gonna suck without Flash?
Oh god, yeah.
How many Pokemon do I have? Oh, I can totally go get it!
Was it 10 Pokemon?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, we probably should.
I'm gonna get the bike.
Flash. Yeah!
It's like not even that fast.
Yeah, not really. They were a lot faster.
The running shoes in this game are probably the easiest way to get around.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a button. No cumbersome select pressing. It's like barely fast.
Yeah, the difference isn't even that big.
Evil Wingull. Throwing durians. It shouldn't. There was a very rude comment telling me I don't know what a durian is.
Well, yes, you don't. Because they look nothing like those rocks.
Son, I know what a durian is. I've played Mario Sunshine.
I mean, I would assume you would also know it from New Leaf.
Oh yeah, New Leaf had Did it have durians?
Yes. Like, New Leaf had a bunch.
What?
Oh man, that's the move right there.
Why, poo-poo? Why?
No, dude, think of the belly drum and tackle strats. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. Alright then. See, I know what durian is. It's the king of fruits, I think, even though it smells like shit. Actually, what makes a durian the king of fruits? Couldn't it be the queen of fruits?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go back and forth on whether I didn't bring cut. Fuck it. Well, sorry, Cooteetoo. Now you're also the slave. I really hope you don't end up being insane. This is gonna be insane, isn't it? This is gonna have, like, infinity attack power.
We'll see what he evolves into.
She. Rude, Lenny.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth on whether I'm sexist or not to really confuse those people. Oh, and there's items. Hey, Aid. Yes. Yeah, this is actually based on your Kanto decks and not your national decks, which is
that's
weird in a randomizer. Oh man. Am I gonna give Cooteetoo Flash?
I mean...
Oh, but what if it's so good and I have 2 HM stuck on it until I get to the move leader in Fuchsia?
That's true, but I mean... I'd still rather you give it to Cooteetoo than anyone else.
I know, but I can switch Peter into the team. Whatever. Fuchsia isn't that inaccessible. I can like quickly ride past the bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fuck Santu. It's really bad.
Those are some shitty moves.
Yeah, Cooteetoo, get better. Jesus
Learn
Christ.
like Signal Beam or something.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. What?
Ooh, hello.
That's okay. Sure. Healing is your hidden item.
Oh, okay. Let me get
Too
the
late.
list.
Too late. I mean, you can look, but I'm not gonna come back.
I mean, there probably
Actually,
were.
Didn't you say there were hidden items in Mountain Moon that spawned after a certain time?
Oh. Was it Mount Moon?
I
Maybe.
think it was.
Cocoa Pebbles!
You're not Cocoa Pebbles. Don't be weird, Lenny.
They look more like Cocoa Pebbles than they do durians.
No! See, that's how you win arguments.
Yeah, just go, no!
Very adult.
Yes,
And
very mature.
Mm-hmm. That's me. Speaking of adults, perfect segue. You'll get it in a sec. Kirby games.
Yes, they're for very adult people like myself.
Very adult males. Yes. So I watched. Well, I actually only watched the bonus video, but I watched Chugga Conroy's bonus video on Kirby Triple Deluxe. Because his bonus videos are like filled with interesting facts about the game. And I'm like, yeah, let me watch this. And he like very sneakily and casually threw in a line like, oh look, it's a red butterfly. In the beginning of the in the intro cutscene, like he didn't talk about it. He was like, "Oh look, red butterfly." And since you're like the expert on Kirby lore right now, what is the current theory about that butterfly?
I mean, I would say, there's still some things that are left unexplained, like for like what the whole deal is with Highness. And like the ancient war that happened in the past and stuff, like that kind of stuff. But basically everything about Morpho Knight is still pretty confusing. Like at one point, like I'm pretty sure that the whole butterfly theme is meant to look cool, and it's because of the old beta design for Meta Knights got reused, so it has a butterfly theme. I'm pretty sure that they were like when they made the other games that they were thinking like, oh, we're gonna put this butterfly here, but then in a few games we can use this butterfly as like a hint to Morpho Knight.
Oh, so it's like literally just a hint for Morpho Knight.
Like I don't think they thought that far ahead. But yeah, Morpho Knight's whole deal is very confusing. Like, there's still debate, I think, on whether the butterfly just landed on Galactonite and just fucking killed him, or if it's like something different, like they morphed or something.
Well, Morpho Knight?
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, Morpho Knight is because Morpho something is the name for butterflies, like in biology or something like that. I don't really remember exactly, but
What?
yeah, like the butterfly family or whatever is something with Morpho.
Okay. Oopsie. I didn't mean to do that.
Oopsie daisy.
Here we go. I really should just find the option to like keep the emulator running if it's not focused on the window. TM!
Ooh, that's a cool move.
That is a signature move.
It is.
Well, it used to be. Well, that doesn't seem like good use of a TM.
I mean, yeah.
Degree has Leaf Blade.
Yeah, true.
Alright, let's go. So, where were you in the whole butterfly thing?
I mean, Morphonite is just... Oh, well, the fact that Morpho... Yeah, that's a family name of, like, a very big family of butterfly species.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Morphonite is still... Like, I'm still confused on what Morphonite's deal is.
So he is the butterfly, you think?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Butterfly is red, Morphonite is red. Like, you see the butterfly transform into Morphonite.
Doesn't it, like, disintegrate?
Well, no, that's the thing. Galactonite appears and it's like, oh man, gotta fight a Galactonite again. As expected. Then the butterfly lands on Galactonite. Then the butterfly starts glowing and Galactonite, like, dissolves. And then the butterfly flies to the middle of the screen and transforms into Morphonite.
I just think it's weird how this butterfly has been in every game up until now.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I just assume that they made a butterfly model to use in, like, the cutscenes. So, like, oh, butterflies are flying around. Isn't this pretty? And then later on, they decided to use Morphonite, or, like, that beta design for Meta Knight at least. And then they thought, oh, so the butterfly will transform to Morphonite. Then they just used that butterfly. I don't think when they made Triple Deluxe, they were foreshadowing stuff. It's just a thing that they thought of after the fact. They were like, oh man, this is gonna be really cool. I mean, if it's not the case and they really did plan it, then holy shit.
That would be really dope.
That's some 4D chess right there. Man,
Alright, let's hope this Sableye doesn't have Wonder Guard. That would be amazing. Yes, Lenny?
I was just gonna continue talking about Kirby.
Oh,
because,
go
like,
ahead.
just the fact that I'm really wondering what the next game is gonna be like, because they've mentioned that, like, the next Kirby game is gonna be something different. So I wonder what it's gonna be. Like, I still think the odds are very high that Kirby's finally gonna get a 3D game, because they've been experimenting a lot with 3D in the recent games.
Oh, shit, Ninja.
So it could happen, and boy, do I hope it is. Because that would be sick.
Yeah, I don't know how good Kirby could work in a 3D environment.
I think it could work perfectly in 3D.
Okay.
Like,
Well, that's what you say, Lenny.
the ideal Kirby game for me would basically play like Babby's first Devil May Cry game. Like,
Why don't we switch to Boyd? It's not gonna have Wonder Guard.
yeah, it won't, but super effective. It'll die. It'll die anyways, because it's just 1 HP, so...
Alright. Yes.
But yeah, like, the ideal 3D Kirby game would use a combat system like Devil May Cry, where you just do a bunch of sick combos, and you have a bunch of different movesets because of all the abilities. And it's like a mix between 3D platforming and, like, combat arenas, where you just fight enemies.
It's doing a little dance! Look at that!
It's like, hi there! How are you?
Oh, I love it!
I'm
Can
Ferret.
we keep...
What's
Can
your
we keep
name?
it? I'm Poo Poo. Can I keep you? Oh, it knows Ice Punch!
Oh, that ain't even cool for it.
It's little nubbies, it goes like, eh. Pushes you and it's cold. It's slightly nippy. But then it's warm because it's furred. Sorry. I just furred for a sec.
No, that's a really good furred sprite. Very cute.
Well, give me a bad furred sprite, Lenny. Have you seen Furret Walk?
Of course I have.
It's not even a sprite, it's a model, and it's great. And it's really cute. I like cute things! Oh!
Oh, there we go, good move.
That is good. Well, fuck.
Pin missile.
Pin missile. I mean, are we gonna use Cooteetoo?
I mean, I don't think so, honestly. But I definitely just want to see how the evolution situation is gonna work out.
Look, it could technically evolve into like a crazy ground type. It can evolve into Nidoking.
That's true, because see, that's the thing. We definitely want to make him evolve, and then we can like, oh cool, so this is what happens when it evolves. And then we can decide, like based on the evolution, if she's worth keeping.
Yes.
Also, something I noticed that's really weird. Why is the D capitalized in Farfetch'd?
That's probably because of the option in Randomizer. Like, lowercase Pokemon names. Like,
oh wow, you're totally right. I didn't even notice the fact that all the names are
all the Pokemon names are lowercase.
Holy
because
shit.
I like it better.
Well, yes, obviously. But items are still all caps. Like you still found a pearl!
No, I didn't. I found a pearl.
Well, yes, you found a pearl!
No, pearl. I didn't want to buy it, I wanted to sell the pearl!
What, didn't you want to buy some Pokeballs?
What does Sacred Ash do? That is insane.
Well, yes, it's a super insane item.
Okay, cool.
Special.
Dope.
No, it's one of those items that you'll never actually use.
Yes, I sold a Macho Brace. Boo-hoo. Yeah, did you have anything else to add for the Kirby thing? I think you wanted to, and then I interrupted you with Furret.
I mean, I was talking about Kirby, but there's not really that much more to say. Just the fact that I'm curious what the next game is going to be, because it's going to be something different from all the previous Kirby games we've been having. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm Kirby, and I'm here to say that I am cute in every way. Except when there's some creepy stuff, then
I get really buff.
Hide your kids.
Yeah. Although, I remember when, because you know, like, Star Allies is like a celebration of the entire franchise up to this point. And also like, oh, Diglett. But also like all the, everything about Void Termina and Void Soul and Zero and like those connections and stuff. Like, there's such a big focus on like the lore. It really, and especially because like the final like picture you can unlock is
Kirby leaving.
Yeah, it's a picture of Kirby leaving with tears in his eyes, waving goodbye, and it plays like this very very cutesy music box version of the main theme, and at the same time, and it was drawn by Shinya Kumazaki, the director. So I was so scared, like, oh no, does this mean he's gonna stop making Kirby games? Because like his games aren't the best, but apparently he's still working, so it's fine. But yeah, it definitely
he's still working.
It definitely. Well, yeah, he's still working at.
He didn't
HAL.
get fired after Star Allies.
Well, no, he still directed Super Kirby Clash, I think. But yeah, so everything about Star Allies was like, this is the ending to like the Kumazaki series that he made, starting with Return to Dreamland. So yeah, I hope the next games will be just as cool and will still be just as cool about like adding interesting lore in the background and having fucking sick-ass final bosses.
Was the butterfly in Return to Dreamland?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's been in every game.
Sorry, I mean Kirby Adventure Wii.
Kirby's Adventure Wii.
We're Europeans, Lenny. Be
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
you remember
it's in every
Kirby's
game.
Fun Pack Ultra? No, it was called Kirby Superstar Ultra. It was weird.